Welcome to MacroPulseBusiness. Today, we are breaking down the four core principles that separate the top 1% of wealth builders from everyone else. This is not motivation. This is not hustle culture. This is data-driven intelligence from the 2025 JP Morgan Principal Discussions Report, the most comprehensive survey of ultra-high net worth families ever conducted. 111 billionaire families, 28 countries, 15 industries. The result? 79% of the ultra-wealthy are completely self-made. They did not inherit their wealth. They built it, and they built it using for specific principles that most people never learn. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you will have a complete framework for thinking about wealth, the way the top 1% actually does. Before we get into the four principles, let us talk about why most people stay stuck. Here is the hard truth. The majority of people believe that working harder is the answer. Work more hours, grind more, hustle more. But the data tells a completely different story. The market does not reward effort. The market rewards value creation. Think about that for a moment. You can work 100 hours a week trading your time for money, and you will always be limited by the number of hours in a day. Or you can work strategically, build systems, and create value that scales beyond your personal time. The difference is not talent. It is not luck. It is the framework you use to make decisions. That framework starts with Principle 1. Principle 1. There is no free lunch. In economics, this is called TANSTAAFL. There ain't no such thing as a free lunch. Every resource you consume has a cost, even if that cost is not immediately visible. But here is where most people get this wrong. They think this principle is only about money. It is not. The real hidden costs are three things: time, attention, and opportunity. When you spend 3 hours watching free content instead of investing in a course that accelerates your skills, you are paying with time. When you use free apps that drain your focus instead of paid tools that protect your attention, you are paying with cognitive bandwidth. And when you avoid paying for mentorship, education, or growth, you are paying the most expensive price of all: missed opportunity. The wealthiest people in the world understand this deeply. They invest in themselves because they know that the return on self-investment is the highest return available. Let us go deeper on the hidden cost of free. Here is a real-world example. Imagine two people. Person A spends 2 hours every day consuming free social media content about investing. Person B spends 30 minutes reading a high-quality book on financial strategy and 30 minutes implementing what they learned. After 1 year, Person A has consumed over 700 hours of content but has taken almost no action. Person B has read 12 books and implemented 12 new financial strategies. The cost of free content for Person A was not zero. It was 700 hours of their most valuable resource, time, and the compounding opportunity cost of the actions they never took. This is why the top 1% are willing to pay for quality information, quality tools, and quality mentorship. They understand that investing in the right resources is not a cost. It is leverage. Principle 2. Direction beats effort. This is one of the most counterintuitive insights in the entire wealth intelligence framework. Most people are taught that effort is the key to success. Work harder. Put in more hours. Never stop grinding. But here is what the data actually shows. 79% of self-made billionaires did not get there through brute force effort. They got there by choosing the right direction first and then applying effort. Think of it this way. If you are running as fast as you can in the wrong direction, you are moving further away from your destination with every step. But if you stop, recalibrate, and choose the right direction, even a slow, steady walk will eventually get you there. The wrong path looks like this: working 100+ hours per week, no leverage, trading time for money, and experiencing diminishing returns. The right path looks like this: high-value leverage, systems over hustle, scalable income streams, and compounding returns. So how do you find the right direction? There are 3 questions you need to ask yourself right now. First, Is what I am doing today scalable? If you stopped working tomorrow, would your income stop too? If yes, you are on the wrong path. Second, am I building leverage? Leverage means your effort multiplies over time through systems, technology, teams, or intellectual property. Third, is my income compounding? The wealthiest people in the world do not just earn money. They build assets that earn money while they sleep. Real estate, equity, intellectual property, digital products. These are not get-rich-quick schemes. They are the result of choosing the right direction and then applying consistent, focused effort over time. The formula is simple. Right direction plus consistent effort equals compounding wealth. Write that down. Principle 3, self-worth equals market price. This is the principle that most people find the most uncomfortable because it requires radical honesty. Here is the truth. Your income is a direct reflection of the value you provide to the market, not the value you think you provide, the value the market actually pays for. Now, this is not about self-esteem or confidence in the motivational sense. This is about a specific, measurable equation. The research is clear. A landmark study published in Psychological Science in 2023, tracking over 8,000 individuals across 15 years, found a direct causal relationship between self-perceived value and actual market earnings. People who consistently upgraded their skills, raised their standards, and positioned themselves as high-value providers earned significantly more over time, not because they worked harder, because they became worth more. Here is the 4-step value pyramid that the top 1% use to continuously increase their market price. Step 1. Believe in your own value. This is the foundation. If you do not believe you are worth more, you will never charge more, never ask for more, and never position yourself for more. Step 2. Build rare, in-demand skills. The market pays a premium for skills that are both rare and highly demanded. Identify the intersection of what the market needs and what you can uniquely provide. Step 3. Solve expensive, real problems. The size of your income is directly proportional to the size of the problems you solve. Small problems, small income. Expensive problems, premium income. Step 4. Charge what you are truly worth. This is where most people fail. They undercharge because they undervalue themselves. The top 1% charge premium prices, and they deliver premium results. That is the cycle that builds real wealth. Principle 4. Build systems, not motivation. This is the final and perhaps most practical principle of the entire framework. Here is the problem with motivation. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions are temporary. You feel motivated on Monday morning. By Wednesday afternoon, that motivation has faded. By Friday, you are back to your old patterns. The top 1% do not rely on motivation. They build systems. A system is a set of habits, routines, and processes that produce consistent results regardless of how you feel on any given day. The 2025 J.P. Morgan report identified 7 specific habits that were common across virtually all of the 111 billionaire families surveyed. These are not random habits. They are the operational system of the ultra-wealthy. Let us go through all 7. The 7 billionaire habits. Habit 1. Daily reading for 30 or more minutes. Warren Buffett reads 5 to 6 hours per day. Bill Gates reads 50 books per year. Reading is not a hobby for the ultra-wealthy. It is a competitive advantage. Habit 2. Consistent exercise. Physical discipline creates mental discipline. The research is unambiguous. Regular exercise improves cognitive function, decision-making, and emotional regulation. Habit 3. Early rising between 5 and 6 in the morning. The first hours of the day, before the world demands your attention, are the most valuable hours for deep work and strategic thinking. Habit 4. High-value task prioritization. The ultra-wealthy do not have longer days than you. They simply protect their highest value hours for their highest value work. Habit 5. Written goal setting. Goals that are written down are 42% more likely to be achieved, according to research from Dominican University. Habit 6. Deep focused work blocks. Uninterrupted. Single task focus for 90 to 120 minutes at a time. Habit 7. Unrelenting daily consistency. Not perfection. Consistency. Show up every single day, even when you do not feel like it. Let us bring all 4 principles together. The Wealth Intelligence Framework is this. Principle 1. There is no free lunch. Every resource has a cost, especially time and attention. Invest in yourself. Principle 2. Direction beats effort. Choose the right path before you start running. Build leverage. Build scalable systems. Principle 3. Self-worth equals market price. Continuously upgrade your skills. Solve bigger problems. Charge what you are worth. Principle 4. Build systems, not motivation. Implement the 7 billionaire habits. Show up consistently. Let the system do the work. Here is the most important insight from the JP Morgan report. 79% of the ultra-wealthy are self-made. That means the path is open. The framework exists. The only question is whether you are willing to apply it. The market does not care about your background, your education, or your starting point. The market rewards value. Create value. Build systems. Choose the right direction. And invest in yourself every single day. Before you go, I have one question for you. Which of these 4 principles are you missing right now? Is it principle 1? You are still chasing free instead of investing in yourself? Is it principle 2? You are working incredibly hard, but in the wrong direction? Is it principle 3? You are undercharging and undervaluing what you bring to the market? Or is it principle 4? You are relying on motivation instead of building a system? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single comment. If this video gave you value, please hit the like button. It takes 2 seconds and it helps this channel reach more people who need this information. Subscribe to MacroPulseBusiness for weekly deep dives into macroeconomic intelligence, wealth strategy, and financial frameworks used by the top 1%. The next video is already in production. You do not want to miss it. See you next week.